Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to Jenny's Corner, and today we'll be talking about the step-by-step process to becoming a UK registered nurse. So basically I'm going to be guiding you through what you need to know, what you need to have, like the basic requirements, everything you need to have, and then also the financial implication of the process you're going through to become a UK registered nurse basically. And that's because your baby girl is now a UK registered nurse. Yay! So basically that's why, because the best way to learn is to learn from experience. Basically I've taken the exams, I'm now a qualified UK registered nurse, so I believe that I'm in the best place to tell you what you need to know, what you need to have, especially if you are a Nigerian or internationally registered nurse and you're trying to transition to become a UK registered nurse. Basically I'm going to give you everything you need to know and what you need to have. So let's dive right into the video. Okay, so the first things first, you need to have your international passport. This is a major requirement because it's a source of identity. They need to know who is applying for this, who the person that is applying to become a UK registered nurse. So basically, who are you? So that's basically what the international passport is. It's basically who are you, because it states your country and every other thing. So I don't want to do too much there. So basically you need your international passport. Go register and get your international passport. And then the next thing is that you create an account to the NMC. So basically you're not doing too much here. You're just logging into, I'm going to put in my description box rather, the link for the NMC UK page or the portal. So basically you just log in, create a username and password, so you'll be able to log in and out of the account. Basically you're not doing much, like I said there. So that's the second step. So the third step now is eligibility and qualification application. So basically you're going to, this third step, you're going to be doing it simultaneously with your IELTS examination, because remember you have to be very strategic with this process, because everything you have to work with time basically. So while you're doing your eligibility and qualification application, you will simultaneously be reading, preparing, and also booking for your IELTS examination. So the IELTS examination that is required by the NMC UK is the IELTS academic, and there are specific band scores that are required. I'll just give you a summary because I've already done a video of my IELTS results on my YouTube page. So basically for all other skills aside writing, you need to get a band score of 7.0, but for writing you can score 6.5. They will still accept it for your writing, but for all other skills you need to get at least 7.0. So that aside, for your eligibility and qualification application, basically you need to proceed with that while you are preparing to write your IELTS examination. So basically what you're doing there is that you're submitting your international passport. Like I said, it's a source of identity. You submit your international passport, then also you submit your degree certificate. If you are also, you need your registration certificate, that is your registered nurse, registered midwife certificate, and then you need to submit, and then you pay a sum of £140. And then after you've done all this, they're going to request for verification just to confirm that you're truly a registered nurse with your home body. So basically you're going to, that is your home body. What I mean your home body is by your Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, because for my case I was a Nigerian registered nurse and I'm applying to become a UK registered nurse, so they want to verify that truly I'm a Nigerian registered nurse. So once they've requested for the verification, so what you need to do, you need to go back, you need to create an account to the NMCN Nigeria. So basically you're going to be having two accounts. I'm explaining this like someone that is doing it for the first time, that's never done it before. So I'm just giving you everything you need to know. So like I said, I'm going to be attaching the NMC UK, the link to the portal, and then also I'll be attaching the NMCN Nigerian, the link to their portal as well. So you just register and create an account. So for the NMC Nigeria, you create an account, ensuring that you have a valid license basically. So once you ensure that you have a valid license, you apply for verification. So you basically just apply for verification, submit all the required details, required things they need from you for verification. If you need more details in verification, just let me know. I can make a video for it to help someone basically. So you apply for your verification, providing all the details that they need. And once you've completed your verification, like I said, you'll be doing two things simultaneously. You'll be doing your eligibility and qualification application, and then also you'll be preparing for your IELTS examination. So you're also reading for IELTS examination. So basically just give them time. It takes roughly 2 to 3 weeks. You get a feedback from NMC and they'll tell you that you are good to go ahead, you're good to proceed with your test of competence. So your test of competence basically, it contains two examinations. That's the CBT and the OSCE examination. So the CBT test can be taken in Nigeria. It's just basically a computer-based test. And also they'll give you all the information you need, what the test entails, how you need to write it, the body you need to, not like a body, but the center that takes the examination and how you can go about taking the examination. That's for the CBT. And then once you've prepared for your CBT, also your CBT costs £83. So basically you register for your CBT and then you pay for your CBT and then you go take your CBT. How long did it take for me to register for my CBT? I'll just say like it took me like a month. But for some people, it can take less than a month to prepare for their CBT, honestly. So once you've done your CBT and you've passed your CBT, you proceed to take your OSCE. But remember, you can do this either ways. You can take your OSCE first and you can take your CBT first. It doesn't really matter. But like I said, I'm just telling you guys how I did my own and what I needed to do my own. So once you completed your CBT, you go ahead and proceed to take your OSCE examination. For your OSCE is not written in Nigeria. You would have to prepare to travel, and you cannot just travel with your international passport. You have to apply for a visa. So you have to apply for the standard visitor visa, like submit all the necessary requirements for the visa application, and then you come over to the United Kingdom and then you take your OSCE. There are various centers. They'll give you on their website, on the NMC portal. They have like options of like the tech centers that you can come and take your OSCE in. So basically you register with the said center and then you pay for your OSCE and then you come to take your OSCE. And then also for the final part of the NMC UK. So basically I've taken you guys through creating an account, eligibility and qualification check, test of competence. So currently now you're in the test of competence stage where you have CBT and OSCE. So if you've written your CBT, what's left is OSCE. So OSCE is just where you come, you apply for your visa. If your visa is granted, you come to the United Kingdom and then you take your OSCE. And then there's a part known as registration fee. So basically this is the part where they register you into their register, like you become officially a UK registered nurse. So that registration fee, it costs £153. So most times it's advised that you pay the registration fee before you come take your OSCE, so that you know that once you're done taking your OSCE, you don't have anything else you're paying for. So I would also advise you to do that. Pay the registration fee so that once you take your OSCE, there is nothing else you're waiting for. Okay, so after you've paid your registration fee, you've come in to take your OSCE, then that's basically it. You're done. And then also for the registration, before you pay the registration fee, they'll just ask you for some things like your GP, like your GP details. You provide your GP details, you provide your IELTS information, because I believe that by then you've taken your OSCE and you've taken your IELTS and passed your IELTS by then. Because like I said, while you're doing your eligibility and qualification application, you simultaneously be preparing for your IELTS, and then also you go take your IELTS and you pass your IELTS. IELTS costs around 276k basically. So once you've taken your IELTS exam and you've passed and you've met the required band score for becoming a UK registered nurse, we then proceed to pay for your OSCE, apply for your visa, and then also pay your registration fee, and then come to the United Kingdom and take your OSCE. So another part of the video that I promised you guys is that I'm going to be giving you guys a financial breakdown of everything you need, like how much it costs, but like with some exclusions, like the visa part. Honestly speaking, like I don't have like a full financial breakdown for the visa part, but like for the exams that you're going to be taking, I'll just be giving you guys a breakdown. Some would be in the pounds currency and then some in naira. So basically just have that in mind while you prepare towards taking all the exam, how much you'll be needing for each of the exam. So the first thing I put is like the IELTS examination. So the IELTS examination, it costs 276k, that's in naira. And then I'll now be putting the rest up there. You're going to see the rest up there. So IELTS examination costs 276k, that's 276 naira. Then the eligibility and qualification evaluation fee, that costs around £140. And then your CBT, which costs around £83, and then the OSCE, which costs around £794, and then the registration fee that I mentioned, which is the final stage, it costs around £153. So a total estimate of £1,170 for the whole process to become a UK registered nurse basically. And yeah, that's just it basically. And then I have some other additional information, and I'm telling people this. I believe that this part of my video is really very important, honestly, so please watch to the end as much as you can. So this part of the video is just to advise you. Your IELTS is valid for 2 years, so before you embark on this journey, it's very good to have like a good time management. Like you have to be very work with time, to be very frank with you. The IELTS is valid for 2 years, and I'm very sure most people are aware of that. But also your verification, that is the NMCN Nigeria. When they issue out this verification, it's valid for only 1 year. So that means once it's expired, you have to apply again for another verification. And verification costs around 68k basically. And then once you've done your verification, when the NMC UK, they've opened your test of competence, that is your CBT and your OSCE, that too is valid within a span period of 2 years. So you're expected to complete your CBT and OSCE within 2 years. So you have to try your best as much as you can to work within time to complete it within a period of 2 years, because if you don't complete it, you have to start afresh. Yeah, basically you have to start afresh. So I believe that these are like additional important details you need to know when you journey or as you prepare yourself to become a UK registered nurse, basically. And with that, I've come to the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching my video. Like, I really appreciate anybody that comes through my video and click on the video to watch it. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching to this point. And if you have any question, clarification, or concern, I'm someone that if you have any question to ask me, basically you can put it in the comment section. I normally go to the comment section. I'll reply to all your questions, or you can never know, I can make a video about the question to just clarify further. Come to the end of this YouTube video. Please like my video, share my video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you guys so much. Bye. See you guys next time. Bye bye.